Guys, so I'm back to share some bird theme packs that I'm putting into my Etsy shop today, and they'll be available once this video is finished. Now I've only made 5 packs, and while they've all got the same stuff in them, I'm going to show each pack separately because there's some things in there that are, depending on the style or the image, you may want to pick a particular pack. So I thought I would give you that option. So something like I've got some upholstery fabric in there, and while it's the same size upholstery fabric, the pattern on them are all very different, or if it's got the same pattern, they're different colors. And I thought I'll give you the option to pick which one you like. Or something like I've got some first aid covers in here, and they're very different between packs, so I thought I'd give you the option. You can kind of pick the pack that you like most. Okay, so I'll get started. Have I put these out of order now? Nope. Okay. So I'll show you the first pack in a bit more detail, and the items that are the same in the other packs, I'll skip past pretty quick and just try and point out the things that are different so that we're not here forever. Okay, so this is pack number 1. Yeah, that's not $1. I always just stamp a little something so that I can identify which pack is which, and then you can use this in a collage or something. Little embellishments. Okay, so I've put one of my bird feathers. This is a real bird feather. So if you're purchasing from overseas, just be aware of your customs rules. If you're concerned that your pack may get held up in customs because of a real feather, let me know in the comments box at checkout, and I can take this out and I'll replace it with something else. Australia, you'll have no problem. So it's a real bird feather. You can see the video on these. I'll put the link in the comments box below if you didn't see it previously. There's a bird card. So each pack has a bird card. This was out of some supermarket collection they had one year. But the image on each card in each pack is different. There's also a children's playing card. Sorry about the lighting. It's looks very bright in my room, but when I look on my camera it looks quite dark for some reason. Okay, I've got some bird trim. This is like machine embroidered. I didn't have a lot of this, so I wanted each pack to at least get a small piece. So I just pretty much took the length that I had and split it in 5. So each pack has the same piece. But it's about 19, 20 centimeters long. It's about 6 inches wide. So it'll be enough for you to use somehow in your journal. Put one of my little bluebird notebooks. So I did a video on this, making them the other day. And these are just little notebooks to slip into a junk journal, into a pocket or tuck spot. Okay, each pack has a few postage stamps with birds on them, and the stamps in each pack are all the same, so I won't pull them out and show each pack. I'll just show you this one. If you're in Australia, you'll recognise these bird stamps. This was from a fairly recent release. So that one. It was a really pretty set of stamps they put out for this one. So there's 5 stamps, 4 newer ones out of that same set and 1 older one. I think this might have been from the 80s from memory. And I've popped it in a little brown craft coin envelope. It's got a little bird stamp down there, so I thought you could also incorporate this envelope into your bird journal. Okay, each pack has a first day cover. This is just the holder I've put it in, just so that it doesn't get bent or damaged. And these are all in very good nick. So if you're a stamp collector, you could actually add this to your stamp collection. So I'm sorry, my lighting seems so bad on camera. It looks good to me in the room though. Anyway, so this is a bird one. And this one is from the 2nd of January 1992. So you can read the dates on each of them. And all of the first day covers in each of the packs, they've all been put out by Australia Post. So they're Australian first day covers. Okay, each one has a bird photo. These are just some photos I came across, a whole bunch of them at a recycle centre a while back. And I just thought you can use this in your journal somehow. Okay, and there's also 3 note cards. I actually sell these 3 note cards in separate packs in my Etsy if you just wanted the note cards and not a whole pack. So there's a kookaburra. They're really pretty. They're blank on the back, but they're kind of like large postcard size. Kookaburras. Look, aren't they beautiful? I love the colour on these. They're very shiny though. And I've put them in a stamped brown paper bag. I've stamped it this way. It's got a bluebird stamp on it, so that you can fold that in half, and you can also put this brown paper bag into your journal as a page, a pocket page. Okay, there's some papers. This is a seagull page, and these are out of vintage children's readers. I did have a whole bunch of the vintage children's readers in my Etsy shop a while back, but they've sold out. I do have still I still have a pile that I've been cutting up and using and stuff, but I may relist some at a later date if anyone's interested. But they're really beautiful. I think they were all 60s and 70s. There may have been one in there that was from early 60s or late 50s as well. But anyway, so that had a seagull page. And there's a little blackbird on the back. You can use that in an ocean themed journal or whatever. Just really cute pictures to cut up. Each one has one of the large dictionary pages. This is from a vintage dictionary. And all of them have a bird on there. So this one actually has a kingfisher. And by some sheer fluke, there is also a bird on the back, a kiwi. So this dictionary, it's big and it's old, and the papers are really thick and they're matte. Look at the colouring around the edge. It's really beautiful. I've had this dictionary for a while, and I finally decided to start pulling it apart. I also like it's got the little letters down the sides of the pages. Okay, this is some scrapbook paper. It's got swans. It's not the full sheet because I have used some previously. I can't remember what, but each pack has the same size. It's these are out of a lot of you may have seen those gardening folders. Actually, I used some in a video some some pages in a video the other day. But mostly I've seen people with the gardening ones. Well, this one is actually on wildlife, and it's got a whole section on birds as well. It's really good. They're actually quite interesting to read. So this one's the Australian king parrot. So you could use this as a page in your journal or cut the pictures out. It's quite thick, so you could make tags or pockets as well with the pictures. There's a few book pages. So each pack has the same book pages, but of course the image on it is different. And I like these because they're not like photographs like this. These ones are like, you know, kind of like drawings, which I much prefer. This is a really old book on birds of the world, actually. It was in really bad nick, and found it quite some time ago. So the pages, you know, there's some dog ears and it's yellowed around the edge, which I actually like. But I have tried to pick out pages that you could, well, I suppose you could use the page folded in half as is in a journal, but I have tried to pick pages where you can cut the birds out to make embellishments. So these are quite large pages as well, and they're quite thick. They're almost like a cardboard. So that's one side, and that's the other side. So pretty. Okay, each one has a page from this book, and it's got 12 individual pictures. So you can cut these out to make embellishments and pockets and tuck spots. Just tells you a bit about them on the back. This was, it had on the cover, I think it said extreme adult colouring book or something like that. And also it had a search thing in it. And like a, you know, finder kind of type game. And it's quite cute. Okay, this one you can see the toucan, but if you look around the page, sorry, I have to get up close to show you. There's like little critters and stuff everywhere. You'll see like little birds and animals and little strange critters everywhere. A little butterfly there. But it's really cute. I love it. This one on the back has a fish, but look at this kitty cat. I don't know. Is that a kitty cat? I don't know. A snorkeling kitty cat. But yeah, I love the pictures in this one. It's really weird. It's a really weird book. I thought you'd put that to use somehow. This is a wallpaper trim strip. So there's 4 birds there that you can cut out or, I don't know, use as pockets or something. It's, I think, about 50 centimeters long. Probably about, I don't know, 17, 18 centimeters wide. I've had to fold it in half though to fit it in the pack. Okay. There's also some embroidery, sorry, not embroidery, upholstery fabric. And this is probably about 45 centimeters long and about 32, 33 centimeters wide. I'll put all the proper measurements though, because I'm just guesstimating. I'll put the proper measurements in the Etsy listings. But this one, really beautiful. It's blue. It's not the thick upholstery fabric like that you would find on the old lounges or something. I'm not sure what this one would have been used for. But it's so pretty. So this one I've put because it's got a little nest, a bird's nest with the eggs in it, which I thought was really cute. Well, that's what I think it is. This one has a little blue butterfly. So I thought because these are so different each pack, I'd show you each pack and maybe you could pick which pack you like based on this or the first day cover. Okay. This differs in each pack a little as well. They've all got bird images on them, but they're different sizes and different birds maybe, I'm not sure. But anyway, this is a piece of fabric. This one's quite large. They're only cut very roughly. It's a sheer fabric, but really beautiful. So this has got beautiful birds on it. I thought you could use that on a cover of a journal. And the colours around it, the whole, this was cut off a great big, kind of like a wrap, like a, not a sarong, but something like that. Really beautiful, but the colours are vibrant. They're different on each one. This one's a bit darker. You could also use this to make, you know, a bag to put your journal in. I thought that would be really pretty since it's so big. Okay, and they're cut weird shapes because the positioning of the birds on the whole piece of fabric, they were upside down and sideways, and some were quite close together. So they're cut, you can see this has got the hem. So they're cut quite weird shapes. Okay, so that is pack number 1. Okay, I'll go a little faster now since you've seen most of the stuff in each pack. Okay, this is pack number 2. Okay, so it's got the bird notebook, one of these feather tags, green and yellow, same piece of trim, bird card, children's card. It's got the 5 postage stamps, exactly the same stamps, so I won't take those out. Okay, this first day cover, oops, my scribble note in the back. This first day cover is from the 19th of November 1984, I think. I'm a bit blind. I'll make sure I put that in the Etsy listing. Again, this, if you're a stamp collector, you can add it to your stamp collection because it is in very good condition. Oops, sorry, I want to put it back in. I don't want to damage them. Oh my gosh, I'm all thumbs. What's it getting caught on? Get in there. Okay. Okay, it's got the same three note cards, but the bird photo is a bit different. It's really pretty. It's so green and lush. While these book pages, the seagull ones, are all the same, they're in different condition. Like you can see, this one has a lot more, the colour of it is a lot more aged, and there's a little tear down here. So they're in varying condition. and some may have like little marks. I mean, they're out of children's, they're quite old children's readers. So each pack, it's the same page with the same image and everything, but different condition. So that's the bird you'll get on this dictionary page. Same swan paper. This one, that's the picture on this little folder. Isn't he cute? So gorgeous. Birds. This one has some diagrams on the back. So this is the large page. Again, I've tried to pick ones that you can cut out individually if you wanted. This one has a beautiful peacock on the back. So you have to, if you want to cut them out, you've got the choice of, do I pick this or the one on the back? Because that's really pretty as well. But isn't he gorgeous? Okay, so same book page but different images. Sorry about the glare, this is a shiny page. I love these little yellow birds, so cute. I'm like the crazy bird lady in our street. This is the colouring in page. See what I mean? See all these little, like there's so much going on when you look at it. If you look up close, you'll see the strangest little things. Like, is that some sort of platypus? They're so cute. I just love looking at all the little things in there. I mean, there's a broom there, an anchor, and the little faces on the critters. Look at this guy. Look at that little teddy bear. Anyway, I thought that would be really fun in a journal. So I've just got a deer or something on the back. Same wallpaper piece. Okay, this one has this piece of fabric in it. All the fabric, this fabric, they all came out of the same fabric sample book. And they're all so beautiful, but all very different. So this one has the little bird there. This one's really bright and colourful. Really pretty. Kind of looks painted. Okay. And this one also has the large birds. Some are smaller, some packs. But look at the colours. All the pink and purple blending into each other. It's so pretty. Okay, so that was pack number 2. Okay. So this is pack number 3. Oops. Okay, pack number 3. Okay, so you've got a feather tag. Same length of trim. Bird card, 5 postage stamps, bird card, the Bluebird notebook, okay, this is the first day cover with this pack. This is one of the things that was different. And this one is from the 31st of March 1980. Oop, am I over too far? Okay. Isn't it pretty? Australian birds. And that's the back. So 31st of March 1980. Can you believe, like, to me 1980 doesn't seem all that long ago, but like, to think now that it's, you know, 40 years ago. It's weird to say anything in the 80s is vintage, but anyway. Okay, so it's got the 3 bird note cards, which are the same. The bird photograph. Seagulls page. This is one of the ones that's very yellowed. Vintage dictionary page with the bird. And this one has an albatross. Doggy on the back. Swan scrapbook paper. Okay, I love this picture. So this one has a kingfisher. So beautiful, look at him. Really gorgeous. Look at this blue one in the center. I just love them. Bird pictures. Oh, this was one of my favourite pages, out of the pages where you get 12 small pictures. I know a lot of people like the bright colourful birds. I like the little brown birds with a touch of colour like these guys. Oh, that glare. Sorry. Look, his little pink tummy, little orange tummy. So cute. We get the little blue fairy wrens often near our lounge room window because I've got a little bird feeder there with seed. And they're so cute and little. Anyway, these pages, all the packs have this, but different bird pictures. Because there's 12, you can cut them out and make some really cute embellishments. Or journal cards, pockets and tags and stuff. Okay, here's that extreme colouring page. Sorry, I have to show you some of the little guys again. Look at this little octopus type thing. This little fuzzy wuzzy. Piggy? Flying piggy? This little wormy thing. I don't know, they're just so strange. It's got butterflies on the back. It's so fun. Okay, and the large one has toucans. Look at this guy, he doesn't even look like a toucan. This paper as well, it's really thick. This was a pretty old book. I can't remember the year, but it was falling apart. It's a shame. It was a beautiful book. It's really thick. It's almost like a cardboard. Again, the same wallpaper. So all the packs have the same length wallpaper. It's got exactly the same cut. This wallpaper trim, it repeated every 4 birds, so I made sure you got one of each bird. It's still a bit curly because, you know, it's on a roll. You need to maybe put it under a book or something to flatten it. Okay, so this one, the upholstery fabric in there. This one is a little thicker than the previous 2 fabrics, but it's still not that really thick lounge type material, if you know what I mean. But this one has a blue peacock there and some little white doves there. It's also got a monkey. I don't know if you can see. Okay, let me bring it up a bit. Okay, there's the peacock. There's the little monkey, and there's a tiger over here. I love this fabric. I think this fabric would make really pretty journal covers. You could cut that in half and make 2 journals. It's really pretty. I just love this. So this fabric, throughout the book, there's some different colours. So you know how this one is, browns, blues and greens. That fabric sample book that I have has the same pattern but in different colours. All really beautiful. And oh, actually I thought there was more smaller birds than larger, but this is one of the large ones as well. Actually, this fabric piece is a really large piece. Really gorgeous. Look at this. It's so nice, and it's so nice and soft. And if any of you that are watching, if you buy one of these packs, I would love to see what you do with this, because it's so pretty. I just, for me, one of the favorite things about selling packs is seeing what people do with what's in the pack. Okay, so that's pack number 3. Oops. I'm running out of room. Okay, sorry, I know this is a long video, but I would love you to be able to pick the pack you like. Okay, pack number 4. Okay, so Bluebird notebook. I'll try and rush through it quicker. Bird trim. Bird card. The same stamps as the other packs. Same bird. Children's card. That's the feather tag that comes with this pack. Oh, this is one of my favourite of the first day covers. So this one, the stamp set was not too different to the one that they recently put out with single birds on it. Really, really pretty. And this one was dated 8th of February 2005. Oh, my birthday, except for the year. Isn't that pretty? I really love this one. So again, this is really good condition. So if you're a stamp collector, you could also, oops, sorry, got a thread there. If you're a stamp collector, this could go in your collection because it's still in really good condition. Okay, the same 3 bird note cards, and this is the bird picture photo. So this is an actual real photograph. I don't know if I said that previously. It's a real photograph. Okay, same bird picture. Vintage dictionary page. This one has, oh my gosh, I'm too blind. I think it says a bit turn. I love this dictionary paper. Scrapbook paper. This is the large page. Actually, this is a good page because a lot of the pictures in bird books, you know, the birds are all together, which is fine. You can cut them out together. But this one, they're very individual, so you can cut them out to make embellishments and stuff really easy. Oh, and here's on the back. Okay, so that's that one. This is why I wanted to show you each pack separate, so you can pick the one with the pictures and fabric and that you like the best. Here's a parrot. Isn't he pretty? Wish I'd find some of the feathers to the pretty colourful birds like this. I always find the brown feathers or the green ones, because we do have rainbow lorikeets in our backyard as well, and cockatoos. We get galahs as well, which are pink and grey, but I never ever find any of their feathers. I don't know why. Okay, that's the extreme colouring page for this one. I'm so amused by this colouring book, seriously. It's ridiculous. Look at this little guy. It's got the cutest little things in it. Look at this bunny. This little angry owl. They're so cute. Oh, it's got beautiful elephants and a giraffe. Actually, this one's got birds on both sides, so... But, look at this little guy that's riding the rhinoceros. What is that? It looks like a jelly baby, gummy baby. Okay, I'm taking up time again. Let's see other large bird pictures. It's got that one on the back. Okay, the 12 pictures for this one, they're quite colourful. Let's come up closer so you can see. I'm so sorry about the glare. I really need to sort out something with my lighting. Okay, so that's the page. Same wallpaper piece. Okay, this is one of my favourite fabrics as well. So you would have seen in one of the earlier packs, it had this same pattern. I think different positions. The bird's nest might have been at the top, but it was in blue. So this one's a brown, and you know I love browns and neutral tones. So this one's really beautiful. I think the positioning of the bird's nest as well is really good, because if you were to make a journal, it would be on the front, and if you cut it about there, you'd have room to put embellishment up here, and you'd still see the little bird's nest, which I really love. And then the top half of the fabric, if you cut it, the top half you could make a journal as well, but use this side as the front. It's so pretty. Or use it as pockets in this journal. Really pretty. Actually, this one is really good positioning, because that could be the front of the journal, and then the back is just as pretty. Okay, so that's the upholstery fabric. And okay, so this is one of the pieces with the birds are a lot smaller. So this piece doesn't have the bright pink over it, it's all just purple and black. And the birds aren't as big as the other pack, as you know, the one in the previous pack. Okay, so that was pack number 4. Lucky last. Am I going for time? I'm not going to cut off, am I? No. Okay, and this is pack number 5. Last one. Okay, so pack number 5. This is the one with a beautiful green feather. I love this feather. I kind of don't want to part with it. But I'm sure I'll find another one in my backyard. Okay, the same little ducky trim. Do you know, I really love this trim. Did I say that before? Look at these little reeds. So pretty. Bird card. Albatross. Same bird card. Little bluebird notebook. I love the feel of these. Same 5 postage stamps. Okay, this is the first day cover. Let's get it out. Okay, and this one is the 17th of November 1980. So 40 almost 40 years old as well. And look at this. Little green birds, so pretty. Okay, so this one, it is in good condition, but there is a little mark there and there. Now, if you're a junk journaler, you wouldn't care about that, but if you're a stamp collector, just take note. There's 2 little marks there. Not sure what that's from. And there's a little mark there. But I'm sure if you're watching my channel, you're a junk journaler, not a stamp collector. But I just want to point it out in case you do collect stamps and you were planning on putting that as part of your collection. Okay, so same 3 bird note cards. And it's a bit of a different photo to the other 4 packs. Isn't it pretty? I love this. This photo looks quite old, actually. Just the style. My dad was a photographer, and I can't read if there's a date on the back, but looks quite old. Okay. Same seagull pages. I love this style of children's book. The images back then, they just look so much more sweet and innocent, don't they? Little mousies. This one has a little bit of a stain there, but again, if you're a junk journaler, that doesn't bother you. Okay, this one, the bird on there is, I cannot read it, I'm too blind, but he's very cute. I hope it's a bird. It could be. Wouldn't it be funny if that were a little dinosaur or something? I have a feeling he is. I know. He is a feathered fossil bird of the Jurassic period. Okay, so I suppose he is a little dinosaur, but he was a bird. He's cute. I love dinosaurs as well. Scrapbook paper. I'm an animal lover, if you can tell. Oh, this is the same kingfisher picture as the other pack. Hey, that came out of the same folder. I just realised. I wonder why there were 2 in the same folder. Oh, I love this picture. I just love when... I think these are so much nicer than the actual photographs like to use in junk journals. I just think that is so pretty. What is he? He's a green catbird. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, get on with it, you say. Okay, the 12 pictures to chop up. Oh, and I didn't want to part with these pages. I've been saving this book to cut up to make some pockets and tags and stuff. But there's so many in the one book. I thought I could share it. Oh, and this has some budgies on the back. Oh, actually, you don't call them budgies in America. Budgerigars is their full name. In Australia, we just abbreviate it to budgies. And they come in different colours. There's like blue, green, white, yellow. Really pretty. They're one of the birds that it's a common pet, you know, at home. I've got a blue budgie. His name is Beefer. And Clive lays next to the cage every day. He doesn't ever touch him or go for him, but he just likes to lie there and watch him. Poor bird. Actually, he's used to it now. The bird used to scream at Clive, but now he just sits there. He doesn't care. What's this one? Quails, partridges, and pheasants. Nice and colourful. And there's some birds on the back. Okay, so toucan on the extreme colouring page. Okay, I have to show you. Look at these little guys. Look at this guy. What are they? I love them. This is something that reminds me of, you know, if you're just sitting there doodling. There's a playing card there for some reason. Very cute. What's on the other side? Looks like killer whales maybe. Or orcas. Okay, same bird wallpaper. Oh, I love this fabric as well. Okay, this is the same pictures as the two other packs had. There was one that was just blue and white, and the one that you just saw was brown. And this is the same pattern except dark blue and green. And of course the positioning is different. The blue one had the eggs up the top and the brown had the eggs down the bottom. But really, really pretty. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at the flowers. So cute. So beautiful. I had been hoarding this fabric book for ages. I think I showed it on a live stream. Actually, it was the test live stream, I think, ages ago. I was going to do a series of journals, all with the same fabric but different colours, but yeah, life gets in the way and, you know, you never get around to stuff that you plan. So I thought I'll let that fabric find a new home. Okay, and the birds on this one, the smaller ones as well. Okay, so that was pack number 5. Okay, so they're the 5 packs and they'll be available in my Etsy shop once this video goes live. And if there's any other sort of packs that you'd love to see, just shoot me a message, because I do love making packs, and it's something that I have done since my Etsy shop opened, and something I'd like to do a lot more of it, because I quite enjoy putting random packs together, and I really love to see how you use them. So if you get a pack, even when you use this, which is quite easy, it's paper, little pictures, yeah, tag me on Facebook or send me an email or something. If you've got a YouTube channel, just tag me. You just put the @ symbol, Bonny and Clive, and I'll get a notification that you tagged me. And yeah, show me what you make, because I love seeing what people make with stuff. Okay, so that's it, guys, and thanks for watching.